Hello, Star Wars fans. And today we have issue 33 of the Build Your Own Star Wars R2D2. And here we go. Building R2D2, assembling the ring frame. Inside Star Wars, animating the AT-ATs. Droid Directory, RO Series Child Care and Nanny Droid. And as you can see at the bottom of the magazine here, these builds are from modelspace.com and DeAgostini. Alright, so here we go. Gonna flip through the magazine as usual, just so you can actually see what kind of things are in here. There's the thing about the nanny droid. Self-replicating robots. Ooh. Alright, and here we go for the parts. Alright, so we are going to break this bag open. And don't need that. And here we have the little power bands, or whatever they call them. Power bus cables. Alright, set that aside for now. Okay, and then we got part of the lower ring frame here for the dome. And then we got the bottom of the foot. So there we go for that. Alright. So, dome frame and foot parts. The two main parts provided this time are the base that finishes off R2D2's right foot and the final ring frame that completes the base of the chassis inside his dome. You also have two power bus cables which will be fitted to R2D2's foot later on. Alright. Okay, so fitting the foot base is 4 steps. Assembling the base ring is 6 steps. And then attaching it to the chassis is 7 steps. Okay, so I think I am gonna see if I can pull out. Okay, so there's 1. There's 2. And I could have sworn that I had... maybe I put the connector in my box of tricks. Or I should say connectors. Okay, there's 2. Maybe the other one's still in my drawer. Could have sworn that I took it out of the drawer and put it in there. It was still in the baggie. So, oh, yep, right there. Alright, so we'll move these forward, get the cables up out of the way. Alright, so basically we're just going to put this on and we are going to screw it in. So, I mean, no really point in going through the steps because, you know, it's just align it, put it on, put the screws in, and tighten them down. That's all 4 steps. Alright, so you just want to make sure that these holes right here line up with the sensors, or the, well, yeah, 'cause they really are sensors. Alright, so that's on there. Alright, and it says 2.3 times 6 millimeter self-tapping screws. And how many are needed? 1, 2, 6. I got 5 in there, and then I got a whole baggie of these things. Alright. So, you know, sometimes I just despise these little bags. Usually I don't have any problem opening them at all. Alright. And in goes the first one. And that went in perfect. Come on. Align with the hole. There we go. And that one didn't take as much time. There we go. 3 down, 3 to go. Do last screw. Alright, there we go. And that completes most of R2D2's leg. Yay! Looking very, very cool. Alright. Alright, and then here we get to assembling the base ring. Alright, well, first off, I'm just gonna get the other connector out of its baggie. Alright, just like that, get that out of there. Alright, the metal ring that fits at the base of R2D2's dome comes in 3 parts, and is completed by the section you received with this issue. Alright. So, alright. Just put that right there. Okay, so yeah, if you haven't actually seen any of these build videos before, it's you got a little dovetail joint right there on the metal rings, so that way it can, you know, kind of stay in place, so you don't have to keep holding stuff around. Alright, and we are going to be using 6 of these small silver screws. Okay. Okay, how the heck do I have black screws in there? Oh, maybe these are the... Oh, okay, never mind. I had some screws that went from one box into the other box. So... it's 5 and 6 right here. Alright, so then we just take a connector here. And I guess this goes on the side that the wordings are on. So alright. And then we just screw it in. Okay, never mind. I am looking at the picture in the wrong direction. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over that way. Yep, I just happen to be looking at the picture the wrong way only because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. And that's even with apparently getting an extra hour because the time changed back 1 hour for daylight savings. And I still didn't get much sleep. Alright, that one's all set. Okay. And then making sure that the numbers are facing down. I'm gonna connect this other ring up to it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna already put the connectors up underneath these in advance, both of them, because I mean, seeing as I can just easily screw these in while it's laying flat on the top of the table here. And then I can just spin it. To get to the next connector. Come on. Here we go. And there we have it. Base ring done. Alright, so attaching the chassis. Screw the finished ring to the upper part of the dome, completed in stage 25. You will need 15 of the screws and nuts supplied with issue 32. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, and those are still in my little baggies right here. So, there we go for that. Alright, and then we will need the dome. Oh, the footing didn't come with it. Alrighty. And there we have the dome. Alright, so it's actually going to be easier to take it off this time around because you got to screw the entire thing into it. So, put the dome like this. Alright, and it looks like the uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Okay. I should have gotten more sleep. I put the connectors on the wrong side. Yep, and now this video is just going to be that much longer. Good thing it doesn't take too long to switch these around. So, I mean, if I hadn't noticed that I put these connectors on the wrong side when I went to go put this onto the dome here, nothing would have ended up lining up right. So, very happy that I actually noticed that. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, screws. There we go. Okay, so the connectors have to be opposite where the part numbers are. So, there we go for that. And this is going to be laying how? Okay. So, arrow. Okay, there's arrow. And where's the arrow for under here? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay, so see there's an arrow on the ring which actually will point you to where it's supposed to be sitting. And matches up with the arrow right there. So It'll be lying on here this way. Just need to match up all the pins from all the frame here, and that's not matching up. Why is that not matching up? Yeah. Okay, you know what I probably ended up doing? Because these framings probably have to go on in a certain direction or spot on here, so like I said, probably should have gotten more sleep. So I probably have these two pieces of the framing on the wrong sides. So it's just as simple as switching them. You see, it's best to find out about the problems or the alignment spots coming up now as you're doing it. Because if you had just put this together, and then, or I should say, put it together in one issue, and then in a completely different issue had said, okay, now it's time to put this on the dome, then you're finding out then that, you know, stuff has been put into the wrong spot and whatnot. And so, it might be a little bit of an issue, but, you know, and at least now we should find out that it should be all set and ready to go. So just find the arrow again and match it up with the other arrow, which is right here. Okay. So now everything should match up perfectly. Come on, come on. Come on. I know you want to get into your little port here. Come on. What the heck? Get into your port. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Well, they're all popping out again, but well, it is what it is. But at least I know where the first one starts. Okay, so it's going to be right there. Okay, so I'll just make sure that I take care of these connections, and then that way everything will actually be easier to make sure it's in place. Alright, I'm just dumping all of these nuts out of this baggie right here. And then just gonna take all the screws out. And knowing lucky me, yep, probably all the nuts will have to be held in from the bottom. As usual. Alright. So flip this up. Alright, so I'm going to slide this first nut into this spot right there. Okay. I'm going to get one of these screws on here. Yep, ready. Okay. Alright, and there we go. Alright, here's the next one. Alright, and now that's going in nice. Okay, there's that one. No. This one's a little bit harder to hold into place. But it's in. Okay, and the next nut right there. Alright. Yep. Well, we're getting down there. We're about halfway done right now. Now, this one, these two going from the opposite side here. Okay, let's see if I can. Alright. And it just fell out, didn't it? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's part of my screwdriver. No, no, that's still on there. Yep, it's time to take that off. Yep, the grip might have completely deteriorated, but at least the screwdriver itself is still good. Okay, come on. Okay, now it's in. Alright. And okay, that one's right next to it. Oh, jeez, okay. Alright. Oop. Come on. Damn on. Put the other nut in there. Oh, yep, this is a little bit time consuming, especially when it's like half of these so far you put the nut in from the front, and now for the rest of these, or well, maybe it's 75% from the front and the other 25% from the back, which can get a little annoying, or majorly annoying. And I can't get the nut down in there properly. Oh, come on. Jeez. Okay. Alright, there we go. Man. That one was really, really annoying. It's where you have to put your finger and you just get part of the framework plastic and you can't get your finger in there good enough to grab onto it. Right. Last one. Alright. Ah, great. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so the dome framework is now complete. All completed now. Goody. Awesome, and that is the end of that. Okay, so now we, for issue 33, we have an almost completed leg, and we have completed the framework for the dome. So now the only thing that will probably be coming in the next 2 or 3 months, I think, is maybe like the metal dome over the top of it and do some wiring with it, which will definitely be cool. Alright. And issue 34, you get the fuel cell, quick release latch, and cover plugs. So that's what's going to be here for next week. Alrighty. So until the next build your own Star Wars R2D2, or until the next build your own X-Wing, or until the next installment of the mods I'm going to be doing on the Eagle Moss build your own Back to the Future DeLorean, Thanks for watching.